Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we are with we are on the page number 359. Today I don't hear Bonyajari, right?
Yes, Sayadaw, 359.
Okay, thank you. So last time we discussed about the 18 Indriya, Buddhist Indriya, feminine faculty and masculine faculty. So, but here is some interesting point about the what? Gender change, gender transformation. Imesu Pana Dvisu Burisa Linga Odama. So the ladies may not like this word. Burisa Linga Odama, Eti Linga Hinam. I don't know why it is said. Eti Linga is the Hina, Burisa Linga is Odama. Odama is noble, higher, superior. Okay. Eti Linga is inferior, superior, inferior, in which sense? I don't know. Maybe the strength, the strength, in terms of the strength, so physical strength. So men are stronger than the ladies, maybe because of that it is mentioned. Purisa Linga Odama, Eti Linga Hina, Tasama Purisa Linga, Balawa Agusalina Andra Dayadi. So when masculine gender disappear, then it is because of strong agusala karma. Eti lingam dobala gusalena padethati. Eti linga come into existence because of the dobala kusala. So weak kusala karma, hosan karma. Eti lingam bana andara dayandam. Dobala agusalena andara dayadi. So when Eti linga disappear, it disappear because of weak agusala karma. Purisa lingam balawa gusalena padethati. So when Eti linga disappear, Purisa linga come into existence, then it is because of the heavy or strong akusala karma. Okay. A1 in this manner, ubayambi, both of them, both masculine or feminine gender. Agusalena andara dayati. They disappear because of the agusala. Kusalena padethati. They appear, they come into existence because of the kusala karma. So, Eti linga, Purisa linga. So, during the in the Dhammapada also there is a story. I think not only in the Dhammapada, there are many other cases, even Venerable Ananda, right? But in that case, not the gender transformation, but in this very life, but because of the agusala karma, pradhara karma, Pradhara. Pradhara means going to others' wife. Okay, going or destroy others' wife. So because of that karma, so in one existence, when we were Ananda, he was born in hell. Then for 14 existences, he became a lady. Okay. So like that, it happened because of the akusala karma. So someone in this life, he is a man, but in a future existence, he born as a lady. That is what? Because of the akusala karma. So if a lady born as a man, then that means because of the kusala karma.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
May I have a question related to this? Because some people ask me and I don't know how to answer, and I don't know the answer. So that's why.
Yeah.
So for the Bodhisattva, right? So in order to get the prophecy to become the Buddha, that Bodhisattva has to satisfy or to meet 8 conditions. And one of them is he has to be male. Why is it, is there an explanation for that?
I think it is mentioned in the Buddha Vansa, right? Buddha Vansa Atthakatha. I don't think there is the reason. The reason is, even if there is a reason, but it may not be what? Satisfactory. Satisfactory. So in the Buddha chronicle of the Buddha, right? It is written by the Venerable Mingo Sayadaw the first Dipitaka Sayadaw. In his book also there is an explanation about that thing. I think you better refer that book, Mahabodha. Okay. Mahabodha.
Yeah. And then in fact there should be an explanation, because I remember I heard a Dhamma talk by our late practice, T. Usilananda. And then some people asked him that question, and he said something like, come and see me and I'll tell you later, because I don't want to say it here because it might offend some of the ladies. That's what he said. so there is an explanation for that, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah. Later I will find it out. In the in the Mahabodha composed by the Venerable Sayadaw Bodhisattva. Let me see now here. Yeah, I don't find it. Dukkha Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva Kicca. Bodhisattva Kicca, page number. Bodhisattva. It is in the it is very interesting, right? Some people, mostly ladies, they don't like. Ladies, we mandate Shiva. I will find it out and then I will tell you later.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. Yes.
Because easily cannot get.
Sayadaw, like Buddha once is very late, right? It's very late literature work.
Yeah.
But in the real Sutta and the Vinaya, in the Mula, we don't see the Buddha said if you want to become Buddha, you have to meet the 8 conditions, right? So, that's how can we?
What is that? Bodhisattva, right? It is about the Bodhisattva. Oh, Yadita, to have a propensy. Propensy, where is it? Yadita. Yadita. Okay, later I will find it out. So here, the point we are talking is about the change, gender transforming. Okay, gender transforming is about what? It is in the Dhammapada there is a Soriya Thera. So because here the point I like to tell you is because of Agusala Kamma, the Buddhisa Linga disappear and then Iti Linga appear. So I think you may have heard that story in the Dhammapada verse number, what is the verse number? Verse number 43. That is Soriya Thera Gata. So rich man, so he already got married and also got 2 children in the Savatthi. And then one day he see the Bhanuvakajayana, Mahakajayana Thera. So as you have heard that Mahakajayana Thera is a very handsome man. That's why. So his body has a golden color. So one day he went for alms in the Soriya city that belonged to Savatthi. Then when that man see Panuve Mahakajayana, then he thought to himself that Ahawada, Ayamwatiro, Mama Bariya, Baweya. So it will be very good if this Thera become my wife. Oh, Mama Wabariya ya Sriya Wano, Edasa Srira Wano, Wiya Baweya. So if my wife completion, body completion or physical completion is like this Thera's completion, it will be good. So he just thought that moment. So Buddhisa Linga disappear, Iti Linga appear. So that's the problem. So even in something happen in the mind, that is dangerous. So do the powerful, do the bhajans, especially do the noble bhajans. So then because if he very shameful, that's why he ran away from that city and then he go to another city and then he got married with the rich man in that city. And also over there as a lady, she gave birth the 2 child, 2 more sons. So altogether in one life, he got 2 children. So as a man, he produced 2. As a lady, he produced 2 children. So that is about because of Agusala Kamma, so Andhara Dayati, Linga Andhara Dayati. So whenever Linga disappear, that is ago because of Agusala Kamma. Because of Agusala Kamma, another Linga appeared. So that is about the Edi Linga, Purisa Linga. And also we have another, so how to say, upādābhājanīyaṃ here. Upādābhājanīyaṃ sapana, kain ekan indriya, udahu dve. So, I don't know, upādābhājanīyaṃ, how do you understand that one? Upādābhājanīyaṃ, Bhyanjana.
So upādābhājanīyaṃ is very familiar with this term, like from the both sides or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Both sides. Mm.
Yeah, from the both sides.
So it is translated as what? In Myanmar, it is because of two karma, there is a gender. Upādābhājanīyaṃ means it is translated as because of two karma. Because of two karma, there is a Bhyanjana. Bhyanjana is a sign or mark or organ or like that. So if we translate like this, upādābhājanīyaṃ, in that case, how should we translate? Actually, there he has only one gender. Okay, that does not have a dual gender. He don't have a dual gender, or he or she don't have a dual gender, but the one gender. But occasionally it change to another gender. Okay, that's why here mentioned upādābhājanīyaṃ. But we mostly it is translated as a what? Hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite, right? Hermaphrodite. That is both. That refers to someone who has both sides, both gender, both male and female gender. So, but when I read this translation, then it is explained that upādābhājanīyaṃ means, but the Sayadaw also explained. Yeah. Upādābhājanīyaṃ. Upādābhājanīyaṃ sa, here he mentioned, Dhammasaṅgaṇī kaṇḍaṃ phiṭṭo. So, Dhammasaṅgaṇī kaṇḍaṃ, because of two
karma.
Yeah, that happens. Phiṭṭo, that happens in Gaza Shidu, whether male organ or female organ. Maybe one gender is only one, but it happens because of the two karma. So it is translated like that. So in that case, hermaphrodite may not be the best word for the upādābhājanīyaṃ.
So Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So for this person, then so this person is male, female, but it just happened that he or she has both genders. I mean, not both gender, both organs.
Yeah. So
but
that is the way we understand. But according to here in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, there you can see 80 then another branch. Upādābhājanīyaṃ is of two types. One is 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ. So, and also another is Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ. So, it means 80 Bhyanjanaga, 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ is lady. It is a lady, but it has 18 indriya only, not Buddhist indriya. So also organ, also only one organ. 80 organ. For the Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ, so he has only one organ. That is male organ. Purisa indriya. So like that.
Then how should we understand? So, I mean, then I don't understand that. So, so I mean,
Yeah.
So we talked about the linga. So that is the indriya, right? So each of them, they have one indriya only, but in terms of the organs, then they should have both, right? Because that is the meaning of the word upādābhājanīyaṃ, right?
Upādābhājanīyaṃ. That's why I tell you, upādābhājanīyaṃ means ka means has, vijnana means organ. So upādābhā means the organ that happens because of two karma. Okay. Right. An organ that happens because of two karma. So it means it does not mean that it has someone who is with the two organs.
Sayadaw, some people are really with two organs.
Yeah. I have seen some of the children.
From news, not from real.
Yeah? Because as a children, it is very strange. That's why they put on the news or whatever. And I found that it's very strange. But here, if we read this paragraph, we can understand that upādābhājanīyaṃ is of dukkha 80 in Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ. So in the last line, there you can see what happened. Or in the next paragraph, at the end of next paragraph, there you can see 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ sayambi gabban ganadi parambi ganabedi. Okay, so he can 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ. She can bear the child. Okay, and also he can give he can give children to others. So it means that person 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ is of two way. So she can bear the child, as well as if sometimes he or she the gender change, then she can give that person give children to other lady. So but the Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ parangabban ganabedi. So for him, or the Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ, he can only give child to other lady, sayambana naganati. He himself cannot how to say conceive like that. So that is one. In that case, the Padadika Sayadaw is like Mr. Roy has said. Even though there in the text it mentioned the two organs does not remain all the time. So it seemed to mention that it does not remain obviously. Maybe one organ remain obviously, the other organ does not remain obviously. Okay, so the reason why Sayadaw gave is that he referred back to the Atthasalini. Yeah, in this first paragraph, Tadhawa Purisa Vyanjanam Bhagadan Hodi 80 Vyanjana Gonglan Hodi Padechana Hodi. So at that time, Purisa Vyanjana become obvious. So become active, something like that. Eti Vyanjana is hidden under that. So referring to this word, Sayadaw explained that. So maybe there are two organs, a male and female organ. But sometimes one is active, sometimes the other is active. So, so in that,
I don't understand the word sayang. So sayang here is attana, right, Sayadaw?
yeah.
So here, tasma eti upato pyanjanako sayam bigabang ganhati.
He himself. She himself.
Then what does that mean? It means that female upato pyanjana can get pregnant by herself.
No, not by herself.
It is atanas.
No, by herself. Upādābhājanīyaṃ herself can conceive, can get it, can get pregnant. Okay. Now it means not by herself. So it means she can bear a child.
Oh.
Okay, but because not only the organ, but also the the place to live embryo. So like that, okay, they have it because it is 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ. So structure also there. Not only the organ, but also the structure. So 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ. In that case, so female organ is more obvious, as well as it appears together with the together with is a complete structure of a lady. But for the Buddhisa upādābhājanīyaṃ, maybe there may be sign or mark or whatever or the organ, lady organ, but it does not have a sort of structure to conceive. Not put.
So here Ganabhayana means the Buddhisa can cause other people to pregnant.
Yeah.
But he himself has no womb. So cannot.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, no, it's just because I remember in the Saddhaniti, there is a long paragraph in the Saddhaniti, of this word, sayang, Yeah, I remember it says that it means by himself or by herself. It's not herself, himself. So it means the action of doing is by that person. So here it means ganhati. That action has to be done by that person. So he's taking that by himself. Let me see, it's in the Karaka chapter. So
yeah, it is.
So he argued about this point because, but anyway, so yeah. That's why I'm a little bit confused about this.
Sayambi, like the in Myanmar also, in Myanmar we translate as a kodaile.
It means also oneself.
Huh?
Also oneself, yeah,
kodaile. He himself, she herself, and she herself can get pregnant, and also make other people get pregnant. Parangabangana bedi, sayambana naganadi. So because of the if we have a adana, okay, so we have to look at the context also. Adana, parinabi, something like that. We should have in the context. Sayambi, parisambi, adana, like which is similar to adana. So I have never had that sort of thing. So she herself can make pregnant.
But by the way, Sayadaw, I know this is not on the topic, but if there is a very interesting movie about this, the title is the Predestination. So I mean, if I'm just saying, it's a very interesting movie. It's not a real movie; it's just a fantasy, but it's exploring this concept. Predestinations. Yeah. It's very interesting.
We are what? Predestination, predetermined. Yeah. So here, so let's read back. So the question is for the
by the way, Sayadaw, I'm sorry. So that sutta is 597 in Sadaniti.
Sadaniti Dadumala or Sutta.
Sutta Mala 597.
Sutta Mala 597.
Yeah, but yeah, we can look at that later.
Sayam, about the Sayam. If I don't write, I will forget. That's why I write it down. Yeah. Sadaniti Sutta Mala, page number 597 is about Sayam.
It's a sutta, so not page. Sutta.
Oh, Sutta. Oh,
yes.
Sutta number.
Yes.
Okay, Sutta number.
Sutta name is Pajate.
Pajate. Okay, thank you. So here, the question.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
I have one question. In the previous, the last two sentences, iti byanjanang pati chanang gunang hoti. What means gunang?
Gunang.
Means not clear.
Gula means hitting. Is it like a covered hitting?
But patichana is also means covering, hitting, right?
Is a covered. Gula means hitting. So height, to height.
Because the Myanmar dictionary is like a matin shadow.
New word.
Yeah, new word matin shadow.
Yeah. Patichana. So Patichana and Gula. So for the upādābhājanīyaṃ, one indriya or two indriya, there is a question. The answer is ekan, only one indriya. Tanja go 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ are 8 indriya. So for the 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ, there will be only feminine indriya, controlling faculty. For the men, upādābhājanīyaṃ, so there is only masculine controlling faculty. Ewan Sunday, Tudiya Bhyanjanasa, Abhavo, Abhajati. If you say like this, then that will be what? Leg of the second side, second organ. So Abhavo Mashijini Obhajati. Why it happened? So commentator is here. Ida Indriya he Bhyanjana Garanam. So he means because of Indriya faculty is Bhyanjana Garanam. Faculty as the cause for the organ. It has been said, oh damn. So, because in the previous paragraph, we already studied that Indriya, because of Indriya, firstly appear, It means 80 bhava rupa. Then because of 80 niriya, there are 80 nimitta, 80 kota, 80 hagapa, and so on. They have been. So that's why they make a question. Indriya hi vyanjana karana hodam. It is said that faculty is the cause of the vyanjana, the sign, the organ. Tanja sa nati di. Tanja asa nati. Tanja, that second indriya, also asa for the upādābhājanīyaṃ, or in the upādābhājanīyaṃ. Nati, there is a no. Iti, therefore, iti dutiya vyanjanasa abhavo abhajati. Therefore, iti we have to add. And then dutiya vyanjanata, second gender, abhavo, the non-existence. Okay, non-existence of the second gender have been.
Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Where are you reading?
First, 359, 359, second paragraph. It starts with the upādābhājanīyaṃ pana ke ekam ekam udahu dvedi ekam.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you.
In the here in my book, in the third line, A1 Sunday. If so, there is the non-existence of the second gender, then why it happens? The reason is given here. So indriya, it is said that indriya is the cause for the vyanjana, the sign of the gender. Tanja sa nati, tanja, that sign, that indriya also, asa for the upādābhājanīyaṃ, vyanjanaka. Nati, there is no faculty, no such faculty for the second genders. Na dasa indriyam vyanjana karanam. Na dasa indriyam vyanjana karanam. Dasa vibhadu for the upādābhājanīyaṃ. Indriyam, indriya faculty, vyanjana karanam is the cause for the the gender. Na means it is not the cause. So for the upādābhājanīyaṃ, indriya is not the cause for the arising of the gender or male or female organ. Why? Kasama saddha abhavado. Saddha abhavado. Saddha here means always. Abhavado, because it does not happen always. It does not appear always. 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ hi yada 80 ya raga chaitanya upajati. Okay, so she herself is 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ. For her, yada when 80 ya raga chaitanya upajati, when there arises raga chaitanya, lustful desire for a lady. So at that time, the dhawa, only at that time, only by that time, or by that time only, Purisa Vyanjanam Bhagatam 40, Purisa Vyanjana become obvious. Only at that moment. 80 Vyanjanam, Padechana, Padechana, Gola 40. 80 Vyanjana is covered or hidden. Tatha Itarasa Itaram. Similarly, for the Purisa Vyanjanaka, so So the form is a Purisa. The form, the shape, the appearance, the gender is more obvious as a masculine. But the Purisa, even the Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ, he has a lustful desire to another man at that time. So Purisa Vyanjana disappear. Eti Vyanjana appear. Like that. So in this way, changing. So appear, instead of saying appear or disappear, it will be better. It became more obvious. Pagada. Pagada means more obvious than the other gender. Yadija, next paragraph. Yadija, desa indriyan, tudiya, vyanjarana, karanam, bhaveya. So, Yadija. Where is it? Itarasa, itaran, okay. Cha means to continue. Tesam ripadu. All these upādābhājanīyaṃ. 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ and Purisa upādābhājanīyaṃ. Indriyan, the faculty. Tudiya vyanjana karana. If the faculty of this upādābhājanīyaṃ is the cause for the second organ. Sadhapi vyanjana dvaya taitiya. So there will be Sadha means always. Taitiya. Two organs may rise. May exist there. Pana nadetati, but actually it does not remain, does not exist, both of them, both gender. What is Pana, na pana detati.
So Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So then for this type of person, then the indriya, the bhava indriya doesn't change, right? So it's not like the gender change we talked earlier, like the venerable what is that? Surya.
Yeah.
Right, Surya. That is the indriya change.
Yeah.
But for this person, he or she has only one, but it's just that the appearance changed. But the indriya always, it's always like that. It doesn't change. It is the 80, that is always 80, even though he has the appearance of a male.
Yeah. So then,
right, Sayadaw, is that right?
So if we read it, then up to the point. Yasama jasa ekamiwa indriya hodi. Yeah, only one indriya is there. The cause for the appearance of the gender, okay, alternatively appearance of the gender is not the indriya, but the raga citta. Kama sahayam pana raga citta mewa ita karanam. So gender remain, or indriya remain the same, but because of the raga citta, so which is a friend of a karma, which is a friend of a karma, that makes the gender become obvious. So how can we understand? So there, that wasn't, so we can simply say as with the two organ, maybe with the two organ, but the one organ is more obvious. And also not only the organ, but also the the other 80 nimeta, 80 koda, 80 kappa also there. So for the 80 upādābhājanīyaṃ, For the Buddhisa Vyanjanaka also, Buddhisa Upādābhājanīyaṃ Vyanjanaka also, it has a both. It may have a both organ, but the working organ is what only made, and also the structure, shape, form, appearance, manner, they are like they are men. So that's why, yeah, what you said is correct. Indriya remain the same, but the gender, the gender, different gender become active. So when they encounter or when they arise a lustful desire, depending on another man or lady. So that's why here mentioned Kama Nadan Dasa Dan Vyanjana Gadanan Dasama Viridaba Medam. Therefore, it should be noted thus. So faculty Indriya or Indriya or Buddhist Indriya is not the cause for them to have an agenda. But the real cause is Raga Citta, okay, lustful desire, which is a friend of a karma, which associated with the karma. So yasama jasa eka miwa indriya. Therefore, for them there is only one indriya. Tasama, therefore, eti upādābhājanīyaṃ vyanjanako sayambi gabanganadi. We can conceive, she, we can say she, and also parambi ganabedi, also make other people, make other become pregnant. Make other become pregnant. And also Purisa Upādābhājanīyaṃ Vyanjanaka. Parangabanganabedi, they can make other people pregnant. Sayambana Naganadi, because it is the structure, form, or shape, or everything is a Buddhisa Indriya. So cannot conceive. So that is about the Upādābhājanīyaṃ Vyanjanaka. So life is very strange. So then let's go to another one. Sit 3-4. That is Jivita Indriya. Jivita Indriya nedi se yan wadavan. Dan hita arupa Jivita Indriya hota mewa. So whatever should be said in the Jivita Indriya nedi sa has been said in the what? Arupa Jivita Indriya. It means what? Nama Jivita Indriya. Hita, that has been mentioned before or previously mentioned. Kevalan he. So he, it is the truth, but some do mention something which is different. Kevalan, purely, tata, over there in the Arupa Jivita Indriya Nidisa. So it is said, the Pali what is said here, your days are Arupinandamana. Okay, the word, so Arupa Jivita Indriya, life faculty, life controlling faculty. It is a mental concomitant. It is about what? Mentalities, Arupinandamana. But here, as a Rupa Jivita Indriya, Rupa Jivita Indriya da, because of being Rupa Jivita Indriya, so your days are Rupinandamana. The word Arupina and Rupina only is different. Ayamewa, we say, oh, that much is different. Lakanadini Pana Asa A1 Viridavani, the characteristic, etc. of this Jivita Indriya, life controlling faculty, should be noted in this manner. Sayadaw rūpanūpālalana jividendriya. Jividendriya has the characteristic of anupalana. Anupalana means protecting. Anup means following. Palana, protect, guard. So, guard what? Sayadaw rūpa. The materiality that arise together. Okay. So, Sayadaw, co-nascent. Okay. Co-nascent materialities. So with the help of Jividendriya has a characteristic of protecting or safeguarding the connascent materialities. Tesam Bhawadana Rasam Bhawadana Rasa. The function is it function as a what? Its function is to make these connascent materiality happen, as well as to maintain these connascent materialities. Tesan yewa tapana bhajupatthana. So it appears in our mind, in the meditator's mind, as keeping. Tapana means keeping or maintaining these connascent materialities. Yapayitava Bhuta Padakhanam. Its approximate cause is great elements. Okay, the great element. That the great element that reach that should be, okay, that should be, how do you say? Yapayitava. Ya means to reach. Should make them to reach. Okay, should be made then to reach. Yapayitava. So to reach where? So from starting from the upada and then up to the bhanga. So up to the until 3 moments, until the end of the 3 moments, it maintains. So that should be maintained. So this is a great element that should be maintained at the end of it, until the end of the 3 sub moments, 3 moments, upada titi bhanga. So they are the cause for the Jividendriya, proximate cause. So that is about the Jividendriya. Jividendriya also it is better recognize Rupa Jividendriya as it is, together with its specific characteristics and also common characteristics. So by seeing this, by seeing such a nature or such a characteristic of Jividendriya, so we can understand that there is no I, no he, no she, no bazen, no ada, and also no thing to be clean. Okay. Then let's go to the Kaya Vinyati, Vachi Vinyati. It is a very, for the Vinyati, it is interesting. And also scholars like Upādābhājanīyaṃ Sayadaw and also Muladiga, Anudiga, and Athasalini, and also many other scholars. They try to explain about the Vinyati, and also if you read Paramattha Sarupādipani, It is written by the Shwejin Sayadaw Visuddharama, Mahavisuddharama from Mandalay. So there are 2 volumes. It is called Paramatha Sarupa Vedani. Okay, very good books. So they are also explained in the Paramatha Sarupa Vedani. Sayadaw explained a lot of difficult points. So one of the point is Kaya Viññāti. So Viññāti is an interesting point and also difficult to know about the Viññāti. Here for today we will read this text. Kaya Viññāti Nidese. In the description of the Kaya Viññāti, bodily intimation. Kaya Viññāti the Ita. In the word Kaya Viññāti, Tawa, firstly, Kayena, Adano Bhavam, Viññāpendanam, Dirijani Hibi Purisana, Purisehiwa, Dirijananam Pi, Kaya Kahana Nutsarina, Kahidaya, Edaya, Bhavo, Viññāyati, Viññāti. So Kaya Viññāti here is Kayena Viññāti, Kaya Viññāti. We have to make a Tadiya Tapurisa Samasa. So Kaya Viññāti you can divide into 2 parts, and then it is joined with the Tapurisa Samasa. So Viññāti here is, what is a Viññāti? Viññāti is Viññāyati Viññāti, something that should be known. Okay, Viññāyati, Edayati. No, there is the word Edaya. Okay, Viññāyati, Edayati Viññāti. So it is what? It is a we plus root is janya or nya. So Viññā Karana Sadhana, it is a cause Karana Sadhana. So and then what should be known? So what should be known is Edaya Bhavo. Bhava should be known. Yeah. Kayena with the body. Kayena with the body. Adano. Once own. Bhavan. Bhavan is mostly translated as a state. But here, in this case, Sayadaw translated as a bhavan is a desire. Okay, bhavan, desire or intention. Viññāpendanam, for those who let other know, who make other know. Purisanam, or the men. Tirajani hibi, even by the Tirajana. Okay, even by the Tirajana, Viññāyati can be, it should be known by even by the Tirajana. Know what? Know Purisanam, Viññāpendanam. So know the men's. And then the next one is Puri Sehiwa Dirijananambi. So the desire or the intention or the Dirajana animals can be known even by the men. So maybe sometimes if we show the signal gesture, then the Adhidhajana, the dog also know he has such an intention. He want me to go or to run away, or he want me to come. So like that. So Adano Bhavan. So one's own desire. Vinya Bendanam, Direjana Gadanam, Puriseiva, Direjana Nambi, Kaya Gahana Nusarina, Kaya Gahana Nusarina. The what is? Kaya means the body. Yeah. Body here translated as a Loshado body, moving body. Loshado Gogo, Kaya Gahana. So Gahana means how to say, if we translate grammatically, root meaning is to take, but here is to perceive. Okay, to perceive or to recognize the body that moves. Anusarena. Anusarena means following. By following. By following, perceiving bodily movement. Okay, body movement. Kahidaya. Kahidaya that has been taken. Edaya with this significant manner. So with this significant manner, bhava vinyayati. The intention should be known. Intention can intention is known. So that's why it is called vinyati. So maybe you get confused. Vinyati means what? Vinyati we simply translate as vinyati is bodily movement. What? Kaya vinyati means the bodily movement or bodily intimation or bodily gesture. So, because with this bodily movement, other people can recognize our desire, okay, what we want. So even the animal can understand or can know our desire. That's why it is called vinyati. So in this case, most of the Sayadaw they trying to explain that when you see something, so how many viti take place until you understand the intention of the person. So like that, they have a big discussion. One idea is that there are 4 thought process. So according to Visuddhārama, Shwechin Sayadaw, so there are nine thought process. Okay, 9 thought process. Until we recognize the vinyati, until we recognize the intention. Firstly, what we see is only the bodily movement. So, and then that is Jagu Vinyana Viti, and then after that it is followed by the Tadanuvodaka Manodara Viti. So, and then many other vitis are there. So here, so here Rūpam Paṭhamā Cettina. So the visible object with the first thought process. Adidam Dutiya Cetasa. So it means taking the past first visible object. So there is a second thought process arises. Tadi nadu vinyade. So with the third thought process, we come to know the vinyadi. Bhavan jadota jedasa. Okay, bhavan jadota jedasa. So the desire. Okay, the desire we come to know with the fourth thought process. It is mentioned. Madhadika Sayadaw also with this idea. So Kaya Gahana is Kaya Gahana is the thought process that recognize the bodily movement. So when such a thought process happens, then Vinyat Hudo Vigara Yogo, QIE, then in the third thought process, with the third process, then what we recognize, what have been in our mind is the third thought process. With the third thought process, we know Vinyati. Okay, Vinyati. And then after that, with the fourth thought process, there is with this we recognize the desire of a person. So who show the signal, who show the bodily movement, hand gesture, and so on. So that is one explanation, Kaya Vinyati. So we can, according grammatically, we can simply denote Vinyati, Vinyayati, Idayati, Vinyati. Okay, Karana Sarana. And then Kayena Vinyati, Kaya Vinyati. So we have to make it Tadiya, Taburisa Samasa. And the others, other was so we recognize what? We recognize the desire. Okay, how can we recognize? By following the bodily, by following the thought process that is the object of a bodily movement.
So Sayadaw,
yes.
So about those 5 VTs. So Sayadaw said the first one is taking the present object. The second is taking the past object. The third one is knowing the vinyati. The fourth one is knowing the desire.
Yeah.
And the fifth one is the kaya gahana. What is that kaya gahana again, Sayadaw?
No fifth one. Only 4 here.
Oh, only 4.
Yeah. In the Bhattadika Sayadaw explanation, he also follow one tradition. Then until we recognize the desire of the person who move the hand or head and so on, it takes place 4 thought process.
4, okay, not 5. Okay, thank you.
Kaya Gahana is the first thought process. Okay. Kaya Gahana, the first one. Sayang Kaya Gahana Nusarena Vinyayati Bi Vinyati. That is another explanation. Sayang Vinyayati. Sayang Vinyayati. So this Sayang here also Sayang, right? Sayang refer to the Vikara Rupa himself. Okay, this is the Rupa. So when we move our hands or our head or our jaw, then that is the form, the shape is a change. That's a Vikara. So it does not remain as it is. It does not remain normally. It change. So Vinyati Dwaya Vikara Miva. These 2 Vinyati also belong to Vikara Rupa. So it changes the form or the shape and so on. This Vigara Rupa is said, Kaya Gahana Nusarena. So by following the perceiving of the bodily movement, Vinyayati should be known. This Vigara Rupa itself should be known. That's why it is a called Vinyati Rupa. So Vinyati itself is this. Vinyati refer to the change, or how to say Vigara Rupa in English. Vigara Rupa. In the Abhidhamma Piṭaka, we have seen that one. Vigara Rupa. Bodily gacha, made known by bodily gacha, oneself. Agitating the body. Vigara, change. We can simply say change. Change Rupa. The Rupa that change. Disfigure. Not as a that, because suppose we see hand is that if we keep in a one place, then it does not change. But when we make a movement, so there is changing, and so that is why it itself is a called Vigara Rupa itself can be recognized, can be known. That's why itself is something that should be known. That's why it is a called Vinyati Rupa. It's a called Karma Sadhana. With this one, with the previous Vinyati, the word Vinyati is with the Karana Sadhana. And with this one, with this explanation, Sayangaya Gahana Nusadena. Vinyayati bi Vinyati. So itself is should be known. That's why by following the perception or perceiving the bodily movement. So that's why it is a called Vinyati. Kayena Samvaro Sadhuti Adisu Agado Chopana Sankado Kayo wa Vinyati Kaya Vinyati. Here Kayo wa Vinyati Kaya Vinyati. Kayo wa Kaya refer to the not body, the whole body, but the Vigara Rupa, transformed Rupa. Transformed Rupa itself is a Vinyati, because it should be known, because it is to be known. That's why Kaya Vinyati. So with this explanation, Vinyati also refer to the Vigara Rupa. Also, the whole word Kaya Vinyati refer to the also Vigara Rupa. Here commentator quote the word Kayena Samvaro Sadhuti Adisu. So it is in the Dhammapada. So they have mentioned Kayena Samvaro Sadhu, that is straight through restraint. Kayena Samvaro Sadhu, with the body door. Okay, the straight with the body door is a good. So in this sense, Agado that appear in the Dhammapada, Chopana Sankado Kayo. So in that case, even though we say Kaya, it does not refer to the whole body, but the body door. So also, here is Chopana Sankado Kayo. Chopana means what? Chopana means moving. Okay, move. Something that moves. Vigara Rupa, distinction method. Okay. Thank you. So, Jobana Sayadaw Kayo. So, Jobana means like a bodily movement. Vigara, that is Vigara Rupa. Distinction matter. Except is a Vinyati. So, with this explanation, what we can understand is that Vinyati should be, the grammatically should be made as a Kama Sadhana, like a Vinyayati, Vinyati. And also when we join Kaya and Vinyati, then we have to make a Kayo va Vinyati, Kaya Vinyati. Also in this case, Kaya refer to what? Jobana Kaya. Okay, Jobana, the moving, the body that moves. So the movement of the body. So in that case, what we have to take is a Vikara Rupa. We have to take. So Kaya Vipandhanena Adhipaya Vinyapana Hetauda. Okay, that is the reason. Kaya Vipandhanena. Kaya Vipandhana here. With the body that moves. Okay, Kaya Vipandhana means with the body that moves. Adhipaya Vinyapana Hetuta. Adhipaya here means desire. Vinyapana, making other people know. Hetu means the cause. Da means because of being the cause for making other people know the desire. Okay, our desire. Sayanja Tata Vinyayata. So except Vikara Rupa except also in the same manner that Vikara Rupa except also should be known in the same manner. So Kayena Vinyati bi Kaya Vinyati. So because of the two reasons, so we can also make it Kayena Vinyati Kaya Vinyati. Okay, Tatiya Tapurisa Samasa also we can make. So in brief, Kaya with the word Kaya Vinyati we can form in three samasa. And also in the first samasa, the word Vinyati should be made with the Karana Sadhana. And then in the second definition, the word Vinyati should be made with the Kama Sadhana. So the word, the whole compound, Kaya Vinyati, Kayena Vinyati, and also Kayowa Vinyati. Then the last word is Kayena Vinyati. So three definitions are given here in order to make us understand Kaya Vinyati, bodily intimation. As, the word itself is very clear, but if we analyze it deeply, so how can we recognize? The Vinyati is a knowing. So sometimes we may say Vinyati means knowing. But here Rupa, it refers to the Rupa. That's why it cannot know. But it is something that can be known. Can know what? We know what? We know not the intimation, not the movement, but the desire. And up to the desire or up to the wish or intention, we come to know. So that is something about the Kaya Vinyati. I wish you to read more in the following paragraph, so then we may have a more discussion about the Vinyati. So thank you so much for listening. So Buddha Sasanam Jidam Datadu, Buddha Sasanam Jidam Datadu, Buddha Sasanam Jidam Datadu, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay, good
Good
night.
night, Sayadaw.
Bye bye. See you.
See you tomorrow, Sayadaw.